Se me viene todo a la mente de mi hijo.
Legally in the U.S. and detained while crossing the border, David Valdez says all he could think about was being separated from his family, particularly his son with special needs.
Yo no soy ningún criminal.
Valdez has lived in Southern California for decades, and his citizen son has petitioned for his residency. That gives Valdez protection from deportation and authorization to work as he waits for his green card. He was also granted permission to travel and headed to Mexico for a few days to visit his mother. When he returned in early March, he was detained at the border for 10 hours, then deported without a hearing.
Eso es injusto.
It's unfair, he says. They know what they're doing, and they still commit these injustices.
Now they're emboldened, and they want to deport or deny entry to as many people as possible.
Immigration attorney Noemi Ramirez was already working on Valdez's green card. She says Customs and Border Protection charged him as an aggravated felon, even though he has no convictions. They then sent him to a shelter in Tijuana.
CBP and ICE is not very transparent, so we don't really know why he was being charged.
She emailed supervisors at the Otay Mesa port of entry, who then reversed course, letting him back into the U.S. 2 days after the saga began. But they still don't have answers.
I'm not sure if it's an error. I'm not sure if it's an abuse of power. They never gave us an explanation of why all this came up.
She says her office is now fielding a lot of calls, questions from people who say they never had reason to worry before.
So it could happen to anybody, right? Anybody that's a resident, anybody who has a non-immigrant visa.